Okay guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So this is just crazy because there's a ton of stuff for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 that people have not noticed, and it's tearing the community apart quite massively. Now, we're going to talk about some of the things that I've noticed, some of the things that other people notice, and also some of the things that have been leaked or kind of made pretty much obvious or interesting by Bandai Namco themselves. So this is crazy. Let's start off with a big one, which is quite insane. Some people are arguing that maybe you will not be able to create your own character, only customize your own character. Now you would say, but wait, Raken, I mean that's just crazy because this is Xenoverse 3 from Xenoverse 2, so that would make sense. You can create your own character. But let's look at the actual wording and also some of the leaks which have happened, and for now I will reserve judgment. This is really important. I will reserve judgment for now. I'm not gonna say it either way, but there's a possibility it will not have character creation, only character customization. So first and foremost, Mark, this person here is has contacts and he's put quite lots of interesting stuff. This is what he's saying so far. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 info. It takes place more than 200 years after Dragon Ball. The city is West City. We will help various patrollers. So various patrollers, part of the main story quest. It won't be similar to Xenoverse 2 at all. Interesting. It's not known if we'll be able to create races. So far, nobody has any idea. It's only speculation. But if so, the demon race would be included. Then we go to the official Steam account, which is quite interesting here. So this is what they're saying, and pay attention. This is really important to understand. This is really, and then we're going to check the trailer as well. This is unique. Look at this, right? So, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 is a completely new Dragon Ball experience where you decide the hero you want to be in an unexplored Dragon Ball world. Age 1000, a whole new world. Step into a brand new future Dragon Ball universe filled with unique original characters brought to life by Akira Toriyama, the original author of Dragon Ball. In Age 1000, journey through developed and vibrant West City, explore the bustling city, encounter characters, and uncover exciting new stories. So that means it's not going to be an actual open world. It's going to be an action-adventure game with a kind of large hub area. Take your place in the story and experience what awaits in West City. Guided into the ranks of the Great Saiyan Squad, only Saiyans, you'll fight alongside allies as events there begin to take shape. So, a story mode. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 delivers an action-adventure experience, packed with intense battles and extensive character customization options. Not character creation options, character customization options. Again, this is what I'm saying. I'm reserving judgment because for now this could mean both things. So I'm not going to jump here and say that means no character creation whatsoever, because it may not be the case. This is just them saying that yes, you can create your character, but and also customize them. Just the bad wording, maybe. I'm not sure. Right, and then it says the following. Fantasy violence is present throughout the game, with characters engaging in combat using energy-based attacks, close quarters combat, and weapons. Interesting. Players may also encounter mild profanity, revealing outfits, nice, and crude humor during gameplay. Now, this is some crazy ass shit, man. I mean, this is insane because, I mean, first, it's saying that, wait a second, also weapons, so you can use weapons. So, and then again here on the tags, which were, I guess, they were put by popular user defined tags, so this is what the user put here, but of course the developers can also put them as well. RPG, action, adventure, 3D fighter, action RPG. Right, interesting. In action adventure, is this going to be an action adventure game? and not a brawler game. I don't know. I mean, okay, so guys, this is crazy, right? Because right now we don't know for sure. Now, Lord Paragon has just gone with it and said that they lied to us. Xenoverse 3 has no character creation. This is a total scam. I've got the proof right here. Watch this before you pre-order or defend this trash. Now, of course, we don't know. Funny, that's a good joke. Good thing there's actually is character creation in it. I'll just leave it here. This is from Bandai Namco, and yes, there is character customization. And then Lord Paragon says, customization and creation are two different things. You can do character customization in Sparking Zero. So, well, the internet says you're wrong. So yeah, stop trying to rage bait. Dragon's Xenoverse 3 will feature character creation, allowing players to design your own fighters and insert them into Dragon Ball Universe. The game is expected to expand on previous customization options, featuring original character races and designs as part of an original story set in Age 1000. Right, so again, this is why I'm saying that it is interesting, of course. I mean, it's interesting that the choice of words from Bandai, because Bandai very interestingly said, yes, there is character customization, but they didn't say creation, which I don't know why. Like, why would they not say the word character creation, right? It's very bizarre. Now, more stuff people have noticed is the following. New races, Supreme Kai and Android. New body types, heavy and set human. Android CAC in the alleyway. Apparently, Converse says that this is an Android CAC. I mean, maybe, potentially. I mean, he has, although the tail, this is a cyan tail. So if you have a cyan tail, he doesn't seem an android to me. I don't know why he thinks this is an android, because of the haircut, potentially. I'm not sure. Just weird, right? And also, like here, I mean, we are going to be part of the, we have here the, where is it? The ranks of the Great Saiyan Squad. So the Great Saiyan Squad implies that only Saiyans will be there. I don't know. I mean, it could be just Great Saiyan Man, almost like it's like successor. I mean, you know, the successor of Great Saiyan Man. So I mean, Videl was part of the Saiyan Man squad as well, because she was a superhero, part of the Saiyan squad, right, with Gohan. So Videl was a human, so that means that doesn't really make sense anyway. Okay, so looking at the trailer, there's some more very interesting stuff here, because looking at this, guys, we see the following. In the trailer straight away, we see that the world is quite large, so you will be able to explore the actual world, but this is not going to be an open world game. I mean, the developers have said themselves in the Steam page, very important, you will explore the city, meet characters, do stories, but very important, it says here, although it says a whole new world awaits, it says here, I mean, step into the new future, right? Filled with unique original characters, right? Journey through developed and vibrant West City. So it's going to be an actual city, but it's not going to be an open world. So the city is going to be big, maybe 3 times the size of Cotton City, potentially, but it's still just a city. So from there, you take on, I guess, missions. Maybe they're going to be like instant-based dungeons or arenas to fight, potentially. That's going to be the case. But we don't know, right? I mean, that's the thing. It is very, very interesting. Now, in this one as well, if you go forward here, you can see that straight away there is character customization. So you have the scar here. I mean, this is like, you know, Yamcha scar. So there are going to be elements of customization. And even in Bandai Namco, when they put the information on there, you could see they call these so this is Brett, and then these are player characters. Don't know where it was like a screenshot here. If this is Xenoverse 3, we go to player characters, and then in the presentation they said that, you know, there will be player characters. Look at this, right? So we have let me introduce you to the playable characters, as well as Brett and Bulma. So Brett will not be playable, or he will be playable. And then we have this playable character. It says here, player character. And then another player character. So that leads me to believe, wait a second. So there's 2-player characters, and Brett, which is, I guess, like a supporting cast, like an NPC or a companion, right? Potentially. I'm not super clear on the playable character thing. Can't I customize them to my liking? Do I have to choose between those two? And then Mark said, we don't know. No se sabe means in Spanish, we don't know. So if anyone is gaslighting you right now, telling you that you can create characters, or these are the only characters playable, or you can only customize these characters, literally right now we do not have this information. It's not available. This is purely speculation, so we can speculate that, you know, these could be the only playable characters. But we don't know. We don't know if this is the case or not the case. We have no idea, to be honest, what's all this about. Now, going forward here, in the trailer, we see that, you know, the world, the West City world is actually quite big. There's actually quite a lot of interesting stores here, which is quite nice. So we have here Ozaru, Dino, Capsule Tower. So there's going to be places to explore. There's going to be like different venues to go to, I guess, buy products, buy like stuff. We have here lots of different things, as you can see here. There's going to be NPCs which you can interact with, which are not going to be actual fighters, just like friends and NPCs, which are going to give you potentially missions. Really important, right? Now, this guy here, of course, you can see here, he is also potentially a CAC or a fighter or some sort of like, you know, I know a story character, NPC, but he's also a Saiyan. I mean, I don't think this guy's an android. So all we've seen so far, all the actual fighters in the game, all of them are Saiyans, because she is like an influencer. As you can see here, she's a singer. She's not actually a fighter. This Kai influencer, which is really interesting, right? This her new album release, as you can see here, really cool. And now again, the city is quite large. You can actually jump around the city, so there's going to be certain elements of exploration, jumping around, flying around the city. And yeah, so this guy is the actually only guy who is not a Saiyan. Quite interesting, right? Now, she could be a human as well, because obviously we know this guy here. We don't know his name, but he went Super Saiyan. So that means that he is obviously a Saiyan. Most likely she is also a Saiyan, because she will be able to go Super Saiyan. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense, right? So yeah, so she has Saiyan genes. Bulma is part of the patrol, so she is actually coordinating things, as you can see here. Interesting. Now, this is the customization screen here, so you can customize your character. But again, this is where things are interesting. Does this mean you cannot create your own character? Only customize? You can obviously, you know, you transform, you add your new equipment on top of yourself, as you can see here, which is, yeah, it's just really cool. And moving forward here, we can see, all right, this is like the pair, there we go. Yeah, so in here we have the actual world. So this is where I guess you explore the world, you meet your companions, all right? And then they're talking here, but again, like, are they looking at someone else? This is my question, right? Because it seems like they're looking at someone, which is you, the playable character, right? So maybe that means that you can create your character. It's just all very confusing, right? So they kind of have a chat, as you can see here, and they look at, so both of them actually look at you, so they are looking at you. It's pretty obvious, right? They're not looking at somewhere in the distance. They're looking at you, and then you get closer to them, as you can see here, right? They're talking to you and everything, and then you get closer to them, and then you join them. As you can see here, you're kind of looking at them from the side, right? I know, man, it looks weird. And then they're gonna go into the mission, and then job done, right? So yeah, and then the logo appears. So it is very confusing right now. There's a lot of question marks. There's a lot of things here. This is, I guess, part of the story mode. You can see here, this could be your home base, potentially, right? We have your home area. You can potentially customize it, you know, add stuff to it effectively. You can have your, like, own apartment, most likely, right? And in your apartment, you can, you know, customize it with lots of different additions and things. Now, the open world, as you can see here, sorry, the city is going to be quite large. So as you can see here, I believe you will be able to explore the city in different areas. I'm not sure if it's going to be this big or not, but it's going to be, I guess, like, I know, maybe like I said, maybe 3 or 4 times bigger than Cotton City, potentially, right? And yeah, that's going to be a place for you to go take missions, potentially do some training, collections, stuff like that, you know, explore, go to stores, whatever. And then certain areas will then allow you to enter certain regions or certain arenas. And in those arenas, you will then start the actual fight, like in an instance dungeon or an instance arena or stuff like that. Now, that's of course a possibility. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for now. Things are pretty intense. Again, take this with a pinch of salt, because right now it is highly confusing. Bandai Namco is not being clear on this whatsoever. People are taking this in different ways, but nobody knows. Again, nobody knows if you can customize it or not. It's not known if we will be able to create races or not, right? Very important. Buma is immortal, as you can see here. So yeah, I don't know, man. Does it have like multiplayer? I think it has. It has. Let's see here. Okay, so this is also interesting here. This is very weird. This is very weird. So it says single player only. This is very weird. Why would they say? Because this is a feature which the developers implement, right? It does not have PvP. This is concerning. This is very concerning, all right? I mean, this is really concerning. It says single player, family sharing. Where the hell is the PvP? Right? Look at this. This is what worries me, right? Now, it says here, this person says here, like, literally during the live stream, they say that the core of the game is the online aspect, the one about fighting with or against other players. So basically, it's just a placeholder until they update the Steam page again. They could have put that from the beginning. Yeah, so it's, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's just bizarre. It's very suspicious. Very suspicious. Now, maybe just a placeholder, but again, if it's a, why would you ignore PvP? Doesn't make any sense. Like, if you put single player, why would you leave it out? To cause anxiety in people? Like, it just guys, why? Bandai, I have too many questions and not enough answers. This is very concerning. So that's it for today's video, guys. As always, take it with a pinch of salt. Don't start assuming things, because there's a lot we don't know. And as soon as I find out, and you know, things are going to be clear, I will let you know ASAP. Because right now, it could be one or the other. And I'm saying this because I'm approaching this with an open mind. I'm not going to assume things, because if you assume things, then, you know, like the opposite can happen, because we don't have the information available so far. So before making assumptions, just wait and then we'll see. So my recommendation, just don't pre-order the game. Don't pre-order it until we get more gameplays, because you have plenty of time. You don't have to buy it now, just wait. We're going to get more trailers. I'm pretty sure we're going to get in the Summer Game Fest. And in the Tokyo Game Show, we're going to get some gameplays. We're going to get some combat. I'm pretty sure we're going to get some exploration. So they're going to give us more updates on the Steam page. So, you know, just hold that money. You know, don't pre-order yet. Just wait for a second and we'll see how this thing develops. So guys, that's it for today's video. As always, I shall see you later in the next ones.